Really quick disclaimer, sorry if you hear this really loud fan thing in the background. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about that. So that being said, hello. Okay, I am XL Latrina. Okay, and today I want to talk about my art. So, you don't necessarily have to care, to be real, because frankly, I kind of just want to talk about it really just for myself, for my own documentation, because I want to officially put on record, some sort of record, this current state of my art, and more importantly, the change in it. And that change is I am moving past fan art. Now, I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna stop making fan art. Okay, I have been in and out of all these different fandoms literally my entire life. What can I say? Anime, manga, internet in general, that shit raised me. So I don't think I would ever be able to just never make fan art again. So I'm definitely not gonna just stop making fan art, but I certainly won't make so much of it. Okay, and the reason why is because at some point I realized I had more fan art than original shit. And I mean, I guess that wouldn't be a problem if it just never really got to a point where I realized, oh shit, it would actually be much more beneficial for me to actually have a bunch of original content right now. Because, that being said, there was a time where I tried to make a portfolio. And, frankly, I tried to make a portfolio because I was trying to freelance, because I've been having a very estranged relationship with my job. Thankfully, I'm just a little, a little 19-year-old. Well, just not little anymore, but I don't have any serious responsibilities. But you know how it is. I'm in that age group where it's like, you probably want to have your own money, right? But unfortunately, I can't really say I have the best relationship with my current job. And so, that being said, as I mentioned, I tried to freelance. But really, that didn't work out at all in any capacity. Really for two big reasons. One, I'm a nobody, if I'm being real. I'm a total nobody. I never, ever bothered to make much of a presence online in any capacity. Especially when I was even younger and in middle school, when social media first got introduced to me, because, at that time, I was so convinced that I would never, ever need to have followers and subscribers and shit like that. Never thought it was important. And I guess ultimately it came to bite me in the ass in the future, but whatever. So that being said, first, I'm a nobody. And then secondly, I don't have a portfolio to go off of. I never, ever really took the time to build a portfolio, ever. Everyone would tell me, if they knew about me and just me making art, they'd be like, hey, you should really make a portfolio, because you just never know. And I never took them seriously. Oh boy, do I fucking regret that now. And so the thing about art careers that I realized is, oh my gosh, you need a portfolio. If you want to make literally any money from art, it doesn't even necessarily need to be something that you want to actually be a fully blown career. If you want to make any money from your art, especially online, you need a portfolio, okay? And you need a portfolio because, first of all, you're probably a nobody just like me. And then it's the issue with that is that, okay, well, you being a nobody means that, no one can vouch for you. Literally, no one can legitimately vouch for you, okay? Nobody can be like, hey, you should actually buy a print or two from Jim Bobina, because Jim Bobina, they actually really fucking know what the hell they're doing. They're really good at digital illustration. No one can fucking claim you Jim Bobina. Nobody can claim that you're genuinely good at what you do in any capacity. Okay, but what can vouch for you better than any fucking person? A portfolio featuring your work. at the end of the day, just a showcase of your work will always speak volumes better than what literally any person could say. And so, that being said, because I was trying to get into freelance, remember the point of this story, I was trying to get into freelance basically spontaneously out of fucking nowhere. And I did not have a portfolio, so I thought I could just put something together. However, when I was researching what a at least decent enough portfolio looks like, I heard that portfolios should, first of all, not have any fan art or just any other work that isn't essentially all yours, right? And even though I'm not really sure how true or valid that is, I honestly figured it was legit. I still think it probably is a good point to go off of. And so I took out my fan art in my thrown together portfolio, and then I realized, oh my fucking gosh, I only have like 3 pieces of original art. Oh my fucking goodness. And I heard that portfolio should have at least 5 to 6. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe at least 5 to 6, so that not only can someone actually get a feel of your art level, but they can also get a genuine feel of your art just as a whole, you know? And so I realized I spent a lot of time making art, but I didn't really make a lot of art that was actually of value. And it was just crazy to me, just sitting here thinking like, wow, I literally would spend hours and hours and hours making art, and I can't even use half of that shit, if not almost all of it, in my portfolio, because most of it is literally not original. That's fucking crazy. And so ultimately I couldn't get into freelancing regardless. And I feel like really the biggest reasons was because I did not have an audience and I didn't have a portfolio, and therefore I had nothing to show for. And so I began a mission. My mission was to lessen my fan art and increase my original content. I decided to make art in the more proper sense, proper as I define it, which for me looks like I want my art to be more representative, and I want it to be more personal to me. My mission is to change my art in a way that will reflect who I am. I feel like my art should reflect who I am. It should reflect my likes and my dislikes, and it should show my experiences, my goals and my motives and my dreams, etc. I am deciding that from now on, my art should be who I am. The same way that XL Latrina is a personal brand and represents ultimately who I am as a collective. And so that being said, let me know about your own personal journeys. You know, what revelations about it have you had, if you've had any lately? You know, what are you into? What are you passionate about? What are you kind of looking to change about it? I don't know, just how is it going with your own personal journey? Okay, thanks for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night.